Hi friends, today we're going to show you how to cut an 8-inch cake 2 different ways. For this you will need your cake, a sharp knife, a surface to cut on, a clean rag, and plates on which to place your cake servings. For this first method, we're going to be cutting the cake into larger party-sized servings. Start by cutting the cake directly in half. Since 8-inch cakes are typically larger across than your average knife, it may be helpful to make one cut part of the way through the cake and then rotate your cake to make another cut the rest of the way through. After making your first cut, you're going to cut each half of the cake in half as well, making a second and third cut parallel to the first. After you've cut your cake into 4 parallel sections, you're going to remove the first section of the cake and lay it flat on your cutting surface. We're going to be cutting this first section of cake into 4 pieces equal in width. Make sure to wipe down your knife and cutting surface as you see necessary. The cleaner these items are, the cleaner your cuts will be. Next, take the second section of your cake and lay it flat on your cutting surface. Again, we will be cutting this section into 4 pieces equal in width. Repeat the same process for the remaining 2 sections of the cake. It's easiest to cut the cake when it is completely chilled. When chilled, the frosting is still firm enough to touch without destroying it. By cutting the cake this way, you will get 16 slices that are approximately 2 inches by 2 inches in size. For this next method, we will be cutting our cake into slightly smaller sizes that are more commonly served at weddings and large gatherings. You will need your cake, a knife, a clean surface to cut on, and a clean rag for wiping down your knife periodically. Start by cutting the cake directly in half. Again, it may be easiest to cut halfway through one side, rotate the cake, and then cut the rest of the way through the other side. Now you're going to make a second cut parallel to your first cut, creating an approximately 2-inch section of cake. Repeat the same thing on the other side. Remove the first section of the cake and lay it flat on your cutting surface. We're going to be cutting this section of cake into 6 pieces that are approximately 1 inch wide. Once you've removed those servings of cake and cleaned up your space as necessary, place the next section of the cake onto the cutting surface. We will be cutting this section into 8 pieces approximately 1 inch wide. Repeat the process with the remaining 2 sections of cake. By using this method, you will be able to get approximately 28 servings per 8-inch cake.